Throwback Weekend for the NASCAR Cup Series threw up a couple of different stories, but I think chief among them is the fact that the 45 car has now won 4 out of 6 races to start the point scoring season. What a run by Tyler Reddick, you know? It's just incredibly impressive. At the same time, well done to a bunch of the other drivers who performed really well. I think you have to take your hat off to Brad Keselowski, right? He ends up with the most laps led on the day. He ends up with the first 2 stages being his as well. Interestingly, one of the facts they said on the Fox broadcast, no Stage 2 winner has gone on to win the race so far this season. And if you look at Tyler Reddick, he hasn't won a stage this season, and yet has gone on to win 4 of the races. It is impressive. And when you look at that point advantage that he has, now 95 points over Ryan Blaney in second, that's even more impressive. Because if you have a look at the amount of points that could be given out for this season, the maximum that you can get in a race is, what, 55? Or, no, you've got the stuff as bonuses as well, haven't you, for the stages. So he's still got well over a race in hand, over second place, which is now Ryan Blaney. Because Bubba Wallace, whoa, what happened to the 23 today? What didn't happen to the 23 today almost? There were some drivers who just seemed to have absolute rotten luck. The 23, the 11, the 5. I mean, he almost got parked, didn't he? With 5 to go, they said, oh yeah, they're looking at parking the 5 because he'd broken a toe link and he was going too slow for competition. He still holds on to top 10 in the point standings, Kyle Larson, but he is, 2 races out. He is 149 points off of the championship lead at the moment. And it is absolutely wild when you look at the performances that you see. Because, Larson comes back with 32nd at the end of it. Joey Logano, 33rd. But Ryan Blaney, 3rd place. Good stuff for the Phoenix winner. It's a 2nd top 5 on the year, 4th top 10 on the year, and he's 3rd place in the standings. I think it's quite telling, isn't it? If you have a look at the standings, Tyler Reddick has been in the top 10 all but 1 race. He's been winning 4 of the 6 races. Then you go 1 down. Bubba Wallace is 3rd, isn't he? Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Ryan Blaney's 2nd, right? He's got 2 top 5s, one of them being a win. But Wallace is in 3rd still. Doesn't have a top 5 on the year yet. He has stage wins. Yeah, he has a fastest lap. But he doesn't have a top 5 on the year. His best so far is a 6th place in Phoenix. Then you look at 4th place, Denny Hamlin. Yeah, he's got 2 top 5s, one of them being the win last time out in Las Vegas. But he's only got 1 other top 10 on the year. Chase Elliott in 5th place. 2 top 5s on the year. A 2nd last time out and a 4th in the Daytona 500. He has another top 10. Like, this new chase format rewards consistency, yeah. But the field is so competitive that consistency means something completely different to what you thought it might have meant before. I mean, heck, look at the 54. Look at Ty Gibbs. He's 11th in points right now. And he's coming off the back of 4 top 10s, 3 of them top 5s in a row. That 54 has found something. And it's just about time, right? Around the time that Ty Gibbs is getting called out, now more than ever, he's finally found the form that he seemed possibly able to have when he was in what was then Xfinity, is now O'Reilly. 2 4ths, a 5th, and a 6th. Simples. It does mean that he is still 11th in the standings, because Brad Keselowski's managed to jump up. Brad Keselowski, who going into this was 12th, manages to jump up with his 2nd top 5 on the season with a 2nd place, and it should have been a win. But NASCAR does funky things. It could be so strange. But let's look a bit further down towards the cut line. SVG has dropped 10 he's dropped so many places now, hasn't he? And as a result, he's 15th. He's 1 point clear of the cut line, which is tied between Logano and McDowell right now. 114 and 139 points. AJ Winding is now on the outside looking in. 15 points. Another point back is Zane Smith. Another point back. 8 points even. Ross Chastain. Briscoe is making up that lost ground now. He's climbed up to 22nd, but he is still 217 off of the points lead, and off of the cut line, 31. So a good week could see him on the inside looking out, instead of on the outside looking in. Just a good week. And, well, what is it next week? It's Martinsville. That'll be interesting, won't it? But regardless, folks, Throwback Weekend has been something that's, I don't know. It doesn't feel particularly throwbacky now. I'm quite lucky that I got into NASCAR when I did, towards the end of Gen 6, because you'd see some proper throwback weekends. I loved the Greg Biffle tributes, even if, you know, they didn't get the correct sponsors, and they managed to negotiate with their sponsors, especially for the RFK cars. They negotiated with the sponsors going, look, we're trying to do a Greg Biffle tribute. This is where you want them to be. It's nice to see that kind of thing happening. There wasn't that much in the way of historically accurate throwbacks. I mean, some of the ones last year I quite liked, because didn't Wood Brothers did a Lotus throwback, didn't they? Which was a strange one, but I think it worked. Regardless, folks, those are my thoughts, those are my feelings, and those are my observations. If you have any feelings, do let them be known in the comment section down below. But outside of that, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and until next time, bye for now.